All right, welcome back to the page. It's your boy Steve. I just want to say thank you again for your time today. I appreciate you. All my continued listeners, those from the beginning, those right now, and those to come. I appreciate you. I have an attitude of gratitude. Let's get started. All right, today I just want to say that today's topic is about viewing what you got to deal with correctly. Whether it's ADD, ADHD, dyslexia, I want you to view your stuff correctly. I want you to view your life correctly. Get the right attitude about your life. Get the right attitude about what you got to learn with, what you have to learn through. I give you one example, one of my heroes. I had this hero and I was inspired because, a lot of people say they have a problem getting up in the morning or getting up in the evening. I remember years ago, I used to see this man who was in a wheelchair, got himself up in his car and got himself to work every morning. This was a man who drove a car and had a wheelchair. He had to put himself in. I'm inspired by people who can get what they need to get done and who get it done regardless. They don't let their present situation or obstacles or opportunities or issues, they don't let nothing get them down. Yeah, it could bother you a little bit, but they don't let them get it down. I mean, this man, he got himself up, ready for work, dressed, all that by himself. And he was driving himself to work. He did it a certain way. He got his wheelchair in the car and he got himself to work. Every morning I saw this man get up, it inspired me. So it segues perfectly into what my topic is for today. I want you to view what you got to deal with the right attitude. And it's been said the attitude is the right thing. It's a little thing that makes a big difference. And I want you to view what you got to learn with and how you uniquely learn, how you uniquely get through circumstances. I want you to use what you got as an asset instead of a liability or instead of an obstacle. Stop looking at what you got to deal with as an obstacle or as a challenge. Look at it as a unique advantage in your own way. I have ADHD. But the thing is, it don't have me. And I want each of my listeners to take your life a lot more with gratitude, because your life could be worse than what it is right now. You could have a lot more challenges than you already got. And I want you to really press forward with the right attitude, because if you look and carry yourself much better with more healthier self-esteem about your ADD, ADHD, dyslexia, whatever, because the world is full of people who've gone before you, who've been successful with what you had to deal with. They've dealt with it in their own way. But I want you to be positive. I want you to view what you got to view and deal with what you have to deal with every day. I want you to look at things correctly. Don't complain about it like somebody else is going to hear you and should hear you, because everybody got two people always around them. Somebody who got it better than you and somebody who got it worse than you. So don't ever feel like your ADD, your ADHD, or your dyslexia is an obstacle. It's not an obstacle. It's just a tool that help you learn in your own unique way. Like, for example, I'll give you a perfect example. Right now, if I counted the number of books I read visually as opposed to audibly, and how many articles I've read face to face, when I measure this to that, these three categories, I'm doing better because I'm just allowing myself to use all my senses. So you got to use what you got. That's the first thing. Use what you got. And then after that, you got to really have fun with them. Make fun with what you have. If you learn what you learn, if audio is best for you, elevate yourself by getting more done with your audio than you do with your visual. If audio is better for you, use audio. If visual is better for others than one area than another, use what works for you. But me personally, just as me, I've been realizing I've been getting a lot more audio stuff done. And because I've stepped my game up in the audio and learned how to refine my listening skills, I'm getting better visually. So the thing is, I want you to use what you got and have the right attitude about it. Don't go through life like you got a chip on your shoulder. And don't hide yourself from your talents. And don't hide how you uniquely are unique from everybody else around you. In other words, don't practice self-sabotage. Don't embarrass yourself by hiding yourself from who you know you can be by underutilizing what you have. If you are dealing with what you deal with, be honest about what you got to deal with. That's first of all. Next, use what you got. Find out which way is the best way for to take in information. For me right now, it's Audible. It's inspiring me to get back stronger in my visual. And it helps me to reposition my attention span and to like get it more disciplined. And I want each of us to learn discipline. And also, I want each of us to learn discipline, but also healthy self-esteem. Don't ever feel bad. And lastly, I want you to always reiterate having the right perspective about your issue, about your setup, about your unique arrangement. How you learn is how you learn. It's perfectly fine. It's the way you were made, with intent, with beautiful intent. All right. I want each of us to start practicing healthy self-esteem. Don't self-sabotage because you learn a certain way or you take in information a certain way. I want you each in your own unique way to appreciate who you are and also to learn from others. Respect others, but don't try to copycat nobody else. Be inspired by others around you to do better, but learn in your own way that benefits you the most and that you can see the most advantage. All right. I want to say thank you for your time. I know everybody's attention span is what it is. And most people, if you speak too long, you can lose somebody. And my goal is for people to raise their attitude from negative to positive and to learn self-discipline and end self-sabotage. Stop sabotaging how you learn. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of who you learn. Be proud of how you learn, and be okay with who you are. Who you made to be is important, is relevant, and uniquely needed to help others around you, and also to help yourself. All right. So like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I just want to say, be encouraged. Start viewing your life much better with a right attitude, with right perspective, and right practice. Get the right habits. Let's get the ball rolling. Whether you got ADD, ADHD, dyslexia, I want you to plow forward and don't feel bad about your life. Don't practice self-pity. Go forward with power. All right. Let's have a great day. Whatever time zone you in, stay positive. Have positive rituals going into the night about yourself. Have positive rituals as you're going into the morning, and look at your life with an attitude of confidence and gratitude. All right. As well as vision. All right. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy, Steve. I'm saying, I believe in you. You could do it. Be inspired, be strong, and make new progress. All right. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy, Steve. Peace.